Hello and welcome back to the madness. Okay, so forgive me. This is number 4 or 5 restart. I didn't like how the camera was positioned, so I had to move you. I think I like this better because I don't feel like I'm like this. That's what it looked like before. So I kind of like that, it's a little better. Okay, so we got lots to talk about today. I'm going to try to calm down. Let me take a drink. I noticed that, I don't know why, but with the floss tubes, I get very nervous and I talk very fast. I think it's because I'm looking at myself, which we've had this discussion before. It's very nerve-wracking to look at yourself and talk, and all you want to do is talk faster, so it'll be over sooner. Okay, so we have a little discussion to talk about. We did... What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new starts in the last 2 weeks. Which the total right now is 33 new starts out of 50. There's 17 left to go. And it's the end of August. So you will see the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects. There's not much stitching on it. And then I lost my stitching bug. And then we'll talk about it. Okay, so first we have Valentine Gnome. Gnomes. There's 2 gnomes on here. Hopefully I do it right. And there's a picture right here so you can see that there actually are 2 gnomes. This was fun. But I rushed because I wanted to get another new start done that day. So I only got 305 stitches on it. That day I also did the turkey gnome. And he only got 104 stitches. But isn't he adorable? I cannot wait. To stitch more on this. So then we have Winter Chill. Let me tell you guys, I think this is an Autumn Lane stitchery pattern. I'm almost positive. It will say right here. This one was so much fun. I really enjoyed doing this one. I got 404 stitches. I love this snowflake. So, and that was just one night stitching. Work's been crazy too, so I'll give you that much. Work has been crazy. So then we have the bee gnome. I sure hope I'm holding that right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm holding that right. So we have bee gnome. We just have the beginning of his little cap. And then this is when I was like, I'm sick of these new starts. I'm getting no progress on anything. And that's my problem is, I'm a person who likes to take one project and stitch on it for at least the whole night, if not 2 or 3 nights in a row. I want to, when I put it up for the week, I want to see that I accomplished something. And I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. So I was laying in bed one night and I'm like, you know what? I'm being too hard on myself. I'm 50 for the whole next year, right? Now, I'm not going to take a whole year to do the rest of the 50 starts. I made a deal with myself. I said, self, why not do this where you have... Oh, I hope the dog's not going to bark. Okay, sorry. Amazon was here, so Toby had to tell him who was boss. So anyways, let me think where I was at. So I decided that I'm 50 for the whole year, right? But I'm not going to spread out the 50 during my 50th. So I made a deal with myself. I'm not allowed to work on any past projects, which is really killing me because Anna Green and Gables, the second part dropped on the 1st. And I really want to get back to that. I didn't even get the first part, hardly any done on it. So, but I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm not allowed to have any new starts work on any past projects until the last 17 new starts are done. Which is fine, because let me tell you, then I started, here we go with the needle minders again. Okay, are we just going to be a pain? Yes, we're going to be a pain. So, we have Lost Souls. Is it all the way in there? I think it is. I'm trying to get close, but actually show you guys what it looks like. I did 1,305 stitches. And I did it over the course of 2 days. Well, it would be 2 nights for me. Yeah, this one's fun. I can't wait to pick this one back up. That was a lot of fun. And then I worked on this one for 2 nights. Oh, this was so hard to stop. But I was like, you know what? If I don't stop now, I'll just finish the whole thing and not... Oh, my things are flying. So, we have... Now, this is out of the Just Cross Stitch magazine. Which, oh my goodness, there's so many things in there. But I did 512 stitches. But look how it just pops. Can you tell that's opalescent? I don't think you can you? It's not picking up the... Oh, kind of? Did it do it there? Anyways, it's opalescent. And I just love it. But yeah, it's out of the new Halloween Just Cross Stitch. And let me tell you guys, there are so many good things in here. I think I counted and there's like 19 that I want to do. Yeah, I'm obsessed. And then I went and bought all the past ones digitally. I think I'm going to have a lot of Halloween in my life. And this is so strange. Now, in my early 20s, I was obsessed with Halloween. Me and John decorated our house. We were obsessed. And then I don't know, I just got out of Halloween. But now, I was telling him the other day, I said, I know what you're doing. When I'm asleep, you're whispering in my ear, you love Halloween. You want to work on Halloween. He just started laughing. Okay, so, speaking of Halloween, then we have the Halloween gnome. It's a bat, guys. Do you see the bat? I did 1,122 stitches. And look at the progress. This is what I'm talking about. I can tell. I'm happy showing you guys this. And I just realized that right now. I'm more excited. That's not a word. But anyways, or that's not proper English. I get excited when I actually can show you guys progress. That turkey gnome, that's fun. But wait till next time. It's really going to look cool. But right now, no. And so then the last one we have is garden gnome, which I haven't even taken out of the hoop. I just finished what I'm going to do on it last night. But isn't it beautiful? I just love it. For the longest time, I'm like, I kept looking at John. I said, John, it feels like I'm stitching the sorting hat. And then the middle started coming. I'm like, okay, now I don't feel like I'm stitching the sorting hat. But for a minute there, it felt like I was stitching the... Why am I doing that? That's not what I want to do. So, I know it's my plans, and I can change my plans. At first, I was like, oh no. I felt like I was going back on my word. But it is 50 new starts in the year that I turned 50. And let me tell you, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be more than 50 starts because I am obsessed with all this stuff. I did go back And I changed my plans on some of the stuff that I wanted to do. But did I tell you I did 1,810 stitches on that? I don't remember saying that, just so you know, that was that. But I'm feeling so much better that I can see progress. And really, I'm doing this for me. This is what I wanted to do, so I got to stop feeling bad about changing my plans, right? Right. It was only 6 minutes. It feels like should have been so much longer. Okay, so my plans coming up. Well, of course, finishing the 17 starts. I started today working on barbecue elements. There won't be a picture here because we don't have a picture set up. But that's the beginning of a hot dog. You'll see that in 2 weeks. Yeah, so I guess that's it. There's 2 little clips, and then there's a stitch with me after this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and please feel free to leave comments below. I love talking to you guys. I like to know, hey, do you like what I'm showing? You know, do you like how I'm doing things? I'm always open to suggestions, and yeah, like and subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe. You'll be notified when I put up a new video. It's usually every 2 weeks. I'm trying to stay on that schedule. Sometimes there'll be Stitch with me. Sometimes there'll be vlogs. Like I said, today you got 2 vlog clips and a really long Stitch with me, I think. I was quite chatty yesterday when I did that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you when I see you. Bye, guys. Okay, yep, I'm back. I knew I was forgetting something. I wanted to tell you, my nose is itching, sorry, about September's plans. So, of course, there's the 17 new starts. But I also want to finish the Fall Vibe Tree, Gilmore Girls, 1 yearly sale, and 1 country sale. And you're saying, oh, that's not a lot. But I also have big plans to FFO 20 projects. I'm super excited. John said he's going to help me. Becca said she's going to help me. I basically have them all cut out with the fabric I want to use, or with the yearly sales and the country sales and the not Vibe Tree. What is it? The Cottage, I'll Be Home's Cottage series. John's going to help me hot glue those to the boards and put the magnets on. So next year, we'll be all ready to put them up on my wall, because I am really sick of seeing Let's Stay Home when there's supposed to be a cottage there. And I'm almost tempted just to go get the newest. Well, I already know. I don't remember where I left off. I think it's July. Now I'm going to start choking. The July cottage, I think, is the last one that I stitched. I'm almost positive. Or I'm on July. See, I don't even know, because I haven't been able to touch anything. But I don't care if, we're in September. I know September isn't done. July is just going to stay up there, because I can't handle seeing the blanks anymore. But yeah, I'm super excited about getting that all done. I don't know where my yearly one is. I don't know. I'm going to have to. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff to do. But I was very excited, and I wanted to tell you my September plans. I know 20 FFOs sound like a lot, but that can be done in 1 weekend. Vibe Tree will take 2, maybe 3 days to finish that. Gilmore Girls, no more than a week. I'd say 4 days max. And the yearly sale and the country sale, I think those take me about 3 days to finish one. Depends on how many stitches I can get done. And on the new starts that I'm doing, some days it might only be 100. But I'm not going to be worrying about how many stitches I put into a project. I just know that I'm not going to go crazy. And the days that I don't feel like stitching, then I will be doing the FFOs. So, yeah. So I just wanted to come on here and fill you in on my September plans. I'm working too on my yearly... Okay, sorry about that. The dog started going crazy. So it probably cut off mid-sentence, but yeah, there was no warning and he just started barking. There's no one at the door either. I think he saw the cat next door. The cat next door has been driving him up a wall and been scaring the crap out of me because his little hole is right over here where he has a blanket. There's that whole curtain right there is 3 panel windows, which is very annoying because you can't open the windows, but you get the heat from the window. But anyways, he likes to stay right there, and the cat keeps coming, and he just starts barking, and I look, and I'm like, what are you barking at? And then all of a sudden, I see the cat just run. So I think the cat is coming right up next to the window and messing with them. And then Toby gets really loud, and then he's like, I'm out of here. Anyways, okay. So, next year, my plans are, I'm going to have, I took the ideal from Jen, the caffeinated crafter. She said, feel free, anyone who wants to do it, to take her ideal. So, I'm trying it because I really like watching her pull the projects and all that, and just watching the progress. I love it. But I'm super excited about it. And I'm going to give each project a percentage that I want to get it to by the end of the year. Now, do I think I'm going to accomplish all my goals? Probably not, because we're talking about me, you know? Am I going to give up on it? I don't think so, because I think it's going to be fun. And I can't wait to get into it and just try it. I kind of want to take like December to give it a test run. Now we're going to start yawning. Excuse me. Yeah, but I'm super excited. So I hope you guys will enjoy watching it. It's going to take a lot of prep work. I can tell you that. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. Like she does this big board that she marks off the goals. I think I'm going to have a spreadsheet and I'll mark them off and show you. I don't know. I kind of like the big board ideal though. But I think with me, I would have 2 different color markers. One, if it's completely finished, would be one color. And if it met its goal for that year, another color. Because I would like to see the finishes and the ones that I have next year to still work on. So, I don't know. But I hate my handwriting. So if I can figure a way to make it nice on the board, I'll do the board. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have how many months to figure this all out and get it organized. And it's a lot of data, too. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is like having the spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. Having a spreadsheet, I can go look at the spreadsheet. I can change the spreadsheet. I can add the spreadsheet numbers up and all that other stuff, you know. So, and then put the percentage that I'm at right now, blah, blah, blah. Why am I telling you? I don't know. I'm just jabby today. So, you guys enjoy the next clips, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, it is Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So, I didn't come on last night because I only did one. So, last night I did I want to say it was 300 stitches. Yes, 300 stitches in Valentine gnomes. It's 2 of them together. And then tonight I started Turkey Gnome, Gobble Gobble, and Winter Chill. Oh, I did 100 stitches in Turkey Gnome, and then I did 404 stitches in Winter Chill. So, oh boy, I'm trying not to yawn. So I think that's good progress. I love that snowflake, and I love how the white is actually showing up. So tomorrow I have to start at least 3 more projects. I'm hoping to do 200 in each one. It'd be nice if I could do more, but we'll see how that goes. So I will see you in the next one. Hello and welcome back. It is Sunday. Okay, so I know I've been slacking and I apologize. I have been sick and my life is just chaos right now. We still don't have the bathroom done. We are this close now to having it done. So, when it's done, I will take pictures and show you all the wonderful things in there. But what I have been working on, this is Pumpkin Scroll from the new edition of the Just Cross Stitching Halloween magazine. Oh my god! Oh, there it is, right there. So much fun. I love it. I have done 1,122 stitches on this one. And let me tell you, I am going to be doing so many. Where's that one page where... Okay, so here's the one page. I already know that I want to do that one. Number 26. Number 29. Number 41. I think that one will be easy and fun. I think I counted there was 19 that I wanted to do out of this. I mean, some of them are a little small, like, can you see it? Like 69. It's just a little, it's just a candle, a snake, and a spider. I think that'd be so cute. I kind of want to find those cross-stitch towels and not do it as a bookmark, but do it as on a towel. But the only thing is, I know they go vertical, not horizontal. Right? Do I have that right? Whatever. But there are a lot of patterns that I would like to do on that. I'm trying to see if there was another one where I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I have to do this. But I know there's 19 of them that I want to do, so. Oh, I thought this one was cute. I mean, simple. Oh, and this one. The skeleton. Not skeleton. Mummy. Oh my gosh, my brain is fried. Okay, enough with that. So, there was that. Then, this is Halloween Gnome. And I did 1,122 stitches. I'm sorry, this was 512. I think I told you the wrong thing for this one. This was 1,122 stitches. And then we got Lost Souls, which I'm loving this one. I did 1,305 stitches on this one. And then we have Bee Gnome, and I did 200 stitches. And this is what made me change my birthday plans, because I didn't allow myself to keep going on this. And when I went to bed, I was laying there and I was very frustrated because after this, I think I took 3 days off of cross stitching. And well, hold on. Let me clean this up and we'll do a little stitch with me. Okay, hopefully this is okay. I just cannot seem to get the angle right for a stitch with me. So, just get out whatever craft you want to do and just listen to what I'm saying. If it drives you crazy watching me stitch. So, it was really bugging me. Hold on, I'm gonna move the frog. He's in my way. It was really bugging me that I was only doing like a couple of hundred stitches and then putting the project away. And after the bee, because I really wanted to keep going with the bee, and I didn't allow myself to keep going with the bee. So I got frustrated, and I was sick, and I was just like, you know what, I'm taking a couple of days off. And I told Becca, I said, you know what, I probably won't even finish my goal anyways. So I was like defeated, guys. It was like, I was all gung-ho, and just life did not want me to do my plans. So yeah. So I was laying there in bed one night and I'm like, you know what? These are my plans. I made this up. So why can't I change it? So, I'm trying to count and not count out loud. So that's why I'm like, umming. Once I get this, like, where I know where I'm going and what I'm doing, then I can just, you know, go crazy. So, I was like, I'm going to be 50 the whole year. So why am I rushing to do the 50 all in the month of August? Because I'm 50 the whole year. And I was like, but I don't want to stretch it out the whole year. So I made a deal with myself. And I can do as many stitches as I want over how many days I want. The only rule is, which is really killing me today, because yesterday the new I don't know if you call it a chapter or whatever, part 2 of the, I guess that's what you would call it, part 2 of the Anna Green Abel sale dropped yesterday. And because of this whole birthday thing and not being able to work on anything that I want to work on for as long as I want to work on, I didn't get part 1 done. Which, let's face it, I never really keep up with, you know, I'm not ready for the next part to drop because I have the other part done. It's never been like that. So, but it'd be nice to be able to actually work on it again. Anyways, my deal that I made with myself is that I cannot go back to any old projects until all 50 new starts have been started. But, like this one, I started this one yesterday, and my plan is to work on it all day today, and then it's going to go up, which I'm hoping that I can have most of this hat done. I know for sure I'll get this done. I don't know how much of the hat I'm going to get done, but I've already done 610 oh, see what I just did there? Yeah, that's not a cross, that's a back stitch, basically. So, And then my plans is, because tomorrow is Labor Day and it's all about the barbecues on Labor Day for our family, I'm going to start, it's called, I think, Barbecue Elements. So I'm going to do that one tomorrow. But I figured that's a good compromise. Then I can't work on anything until the 50 starts are done. And if it takes me until the middle of September, which it won't. I think this is 35? I don't know. The list is on my phone and you're on my phone. So, yeah. But I thought that was a good compromise, because I was putting way too much stress on myself. And like I told Becca, I said, you know what? If I really wanted to do it, I could do it. I could have done 2-3 nights. Oh, Toby, don't mess with the... He just walked on the stand that holds the... this thing. What do you call it? The phone holder, whatever. I can't think of what it's called. The phone stand? I don't know. Okay, gotta make sure that I gotta remember not to do those. Yeah, so we learned that I can do 12 new starts in one day. So if I really wanted to do it, I could have done it. But the thing is that my Stitchy bug was going away, because I'm not one of those people who like to just do 100 stitches, 200 stitches, and then go to the next project. I like to work on a project for 1 or 2 nights. I want to see good what is it called? Process? Oh, my brain. Progress. Oh my God, were you guys all screaming at me? Oh, that was a big brain fart there. Okay, progress. Not whatever. I don't even remember what I just said. But I need to be able to see that I actually... Okay, are you shaking? Toby's walking on you again. He's very nervous because his mommy and daddy aren't here. He's only stuck with Grammy, which I know that makes no sense that we call John daddy, but we just do. Okay, Toby, can you lay down, please? Yeah, so I felt like that was... I feel like that... Oh, you see what I did? I see what I did. It's because I kept looking for Toby. There we go. Like, that cross stitch didn't look... That stitch didn't look good. Okay, now... Let me try this again. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm right by the speaker too, so it's probably really loud. I apologize. Yeah, so that was my plan, that I am going to just keep going on with the new starts until it's over. It's still 50 for my 50th. So, because I didn't want to just rush through these. And it was feeling like a job. And in my opinion, when cross-stitching starts feeling like a job, you just need to set it aside and wait so you're happy again with it. And not make it a job. And that's what I did. And then when I came back, I mean, I was like gung-ho, and Got my stitching done. Because I do this for relaxing, which we all do. I don't think any of us do this for a job. Work's been crazy, too. I think, too, it's the whole stress of my house not being together. I mean, my living room is trashed. We have stuff for the bathroom in here. We have stuff for the pantry in here. So it's a headache. But I am excited. Last year was the first year I started decorating for, well, no, really this year. No, I think I started a little bit last year. Anyways, who cares? For holidays. So, me and John were looking at, new shower curtains. And he started to bring up these, like, skull ones and Halloween ones. And I'm like, no. And then Friday, I don't know what it was. I was just sitting there and I'm like, why not decorate the bathroom for Halloween? So, I have a shower curtain that, excuse me, let me take a drink real fast. I have a shower curtain that is like this. Okay, it's going to be loud for a sec. So bubbly. It's a haunted house with these kid skeletons running up to the mansion or something like that. And I think they're holding pumpkins, or there's pumpkins on the ground. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Where am I? So I gotta mark it off. Okay. Wow, I got a lot done there. Okay. Yeah, so, and then me and John went to the dollar store and they had all their Halloween stuff out. So I even hung stuff on the walls. So when I show you my bathroom, this isn't how it's staying. This is just for Halloween. It's decorated. Now, I don't think every holiday I will decorate in there. Because, I mean, am I really going to be able to find, like, a St. Patrick's Day shower curtain? Who knows? I might be able to, but it's still going to have, like, a beach theme in there. Which I still have to get all my diamond paintings. I think I put them under the bed. I don't remember. That were hanging up there, and I'm going to clean them up and hang those back up there. In there. Yeah, so I think the new shower curtain and the rest of the stuff is coming tomorrow. John finished painting in there. And all of the, what is that called? Caulking and all that. I wanted to replace the floor. John didn't want to replace the floor. So, we didn't replace the floor. I want to get a new vanity too, but I think that's going to be next year's project. Because the one I have, there's a crack in it. It doesn't leak. It's just, there's a crack. And it drives me crazy when I clean it, the sink, because there's a freaking crack. And that's when I really notice it. And I got these hand towels for in there. They feel so weird, but they look good in there, so whatever. Yeah, so all of John's work is done in there. Now it's just me decorating and Yeah, basically just decorating. Yesterday, Becca scrubbed the floor for me. Because when John paints, John is very messy and he doesn't care. So he splattered paint in the new shower on the floor. Still have green paint from when we first moved in here and painted it green, because back then I was a big Michigan State fan. So I had a whole bunch of Michigan State stuff in there. So she was still scraping off green paint for that. What else? So he said when he got home from work today, he's going to start the pantry, which he has almost all the drywall up there. And I said, okay, can you please, after you get the drywall up, can you please paint the ceiling? So that will be out of the way, and then we don't have to clean up paint off of the new, because we're putting, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like a backsplash that commercial places, like my brother-in-law had an ice cream shop, and he covered the walls in this because it was so easy to clean. But I can't remember what it's called, but we got it. And I wasn't sure if I was going to make that, have enough floss to flip it and do it. Oh, I guess I had quite more than I thought. Yeah, my backs are messy. If you don't like it, turn away, because I'm not picky about my backs. I don't know what happened last night. I got a whole bunch of knots there, and I started like trying to weave them in and stuff. Not knots, but they were like loops. It was like weird. I'm like, how was this happening? Well, I kind of know how it happened. I should have went to bed way before that started happening. Oh, it's so weird. Going to bed, we go to bed probably about 10:30, and then we listen to Harry Potter, which now we're back on. What are we back on now? Chamber of Secrets. It's funny, at night. So at night, around 10:30, Toby comes to us and tells us it's bedtime. And depending on, I just made a big knot. Oh my gosh, I just made a big knot. Can I get it out? I don't know. How the heck did I just do that? Okay, I'm not dealing with that. We're just going to put that, and I will deal with that later. And we're just going to get a new one. So he comes to us, and depending on where we are in a program, because I watch everything on apps, so it's very easy just to stop and come back the next day right where I left off, because I am not watching commercials. And the only time we watch commercials or watch anything live is for Big Brother and for, which it's not on this weekend again, what is it? On Patrol Live, I think is what it's called. Anyways, it used to be called something else, and I don't know if I'm calling it that name or the new name or whatever. But anyways, okay, where am I going first? I'm going right here. So, anyways, we'll either tell Toby, okay, we got to take our medicine, and then we'll go to bed. And then when we take our medicine, I'm usually done first. And then I go to the bathroom, and then as I'm walking to the bedroom, I say to Toby, I said, Toby, you want to listen to Harry Potter? And he just looks at me and then looks at John to see if John's moving or not. And John will say, okay, Toby, you need to go outside. You go outside while I go to the bathroom. So then they go to the bathroom. And then John finally comes in. And by then, I already have Harry Potter started. And I play on my phone this game. I think it's called Dreamland or something like that. It's a match 3 game. Or I'm playing, if I don't have any lives on that, then I go to like Candy Crush, or I have multiple 3-match games on my phone. I played 3-match games before they were popular. We would get them on the computer. Like, okay, the first one we ever did was Bejeweled on the computer. That was before there were even cell phones, too. And then, oh my gosh, where do we used to get them? Something about, was it bigfish.com? I know it was something about a fish. And we would get them from there. Me and John were obsessed with Match 3. Or what was that other one? Where it was like, it started with the C, Clopsol or something like that. That one was fun too. Anyways, that was a tangent. So then John comes in the bedroom and John asks Toby, do you want to listen to Harry Potter? And then by now, Toby's at the end of the bed staring at him like, the bed's so tall, I can't get on it, which we all know he can. And so now we've taken one of his, we call him kitty kitties, because the first squeaky toy he had was a kitty kitty. And so now all of them are kitty kitties, but his newest one is a panda bear. So we take Panda in there, and John squeaks it, and it's a 50-50 shot if, uh-oh, he hears me talking about him. He might, yep, he's walking again on you. Toby, can you just lay down, please? Usually the squeaking will get him up there lately. But last night he was like, oh, are you so tired? You need Daddy to put you up on the bed. And so then we all get comfy. And then usually by 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'm turning the white noise on and we're all asleep. So, but it's just so strange to actually want to go to bed at 10:30. It's like, who am I? I'm the person who stayed up till, on most nights, it was 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So for me to go to bed early, it's like, who are you and who's taking over your brain? Because this isn't normal. And then I'm usually waking up about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then I'm smart now. I have a pair of glasses by my bed because I can't see Facebook without them. I first go and check my mail. Unsubscribe to all the junk mail, which I've been doing this every day for the last month. I'm surprised now that I don't have so much junk mail. I think this morning I only had to do 2, and I was like, ooh, this was a good day. Yeah, and then I get up and go to work, and the day begins. I don't know how I got on that. Where was I going with that? Oh, I think the whole point, sometimes too, I wake up in the morning and after I check Facebook and the mail, depending on how busy my day is, I'll come out here and stitch a little bit and then go to work. It depends on basically what time I woke up and what my day looks like. And that was my whole point of the story that I just told you that I hope you liked. I don't know. Is what was frustrating me it would be like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And it would be like, well, I already put 200 stitches in this, so I guess I should start a new one. But I don't want to start a new one, so I'll just stop stitching for the night. So most nights I was only doing like 200 stitches, maybe 400. Okay, where am I going next? Let me mark that off real fast. Oh wait, was I supposed to? Oh no, I got lost. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, did I do the wrong thing? I was just stitching there, right? And I did that, and I did that. I'm so confused right now. There's that. Oh, I was up here stitching. I thought I was stitching all that. I'm like, wait a minute, what did I just do? Okay, no. Now I need to come here. Oh, like I said, let's mark that off so I'm not getting lost. Yeah, so because I was being so hard on myself and so strict about, well, you really shouldn't. Oh, wow, this part of the hat is almost done. Oh, wait, no, I got another color to do. What am I thinking? Anyways, I was being so strict about this whole 50 for my 50th that I wasn't enjoying stitching. It was like a job. So I would only do like 200, 400 stitches a night when I'm used to doing, my average used to be like about 600 stitches a night. On the weekends, it was a good, like, 2,300 stitches. 2,000, 3,000 stitches, not 300. And I mean, on some nights, I would even do, you know what, I think I'm going to jump over here and do some over here. I would have 1,000 stitch night on a weekday. Just depend on when I started. But then again, too, that's when I would stay up till like 1, 2 o'clock at night in the morning. So, I don't know. It is nice to get 8 hours sleep a night instead of 5 to 6 hours. But I do miss stitching like I used to too, so I don't know. But I found that I really enjoyed stitching the last couple of nights where I wasn't limiting myself and stopping because I had to start a new one, but I didn't feel like starting a new one, so I just stopped stitching for the rest of the night, which made no sense at all, but that's what I was doing. What else has been going on? Not much, really. I'm just excited to get the pantry done, to get my house back together, because it seems like every room is affected. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff in my room that's not supposed to be in there. The living room is trashed. The kitchen is trashed. The back room, oh my God, you barely, oh, Toby, that was a really big one. What are you doing? Because that has all the cupboards and stuff that Becca has to build. But there's no point of her building it until the pantry is done and she can put it in. Because the one, she's going to actually build it in the pantry. So, okay, Toby, stop, please. He's driving me up a wall. I am very excited, though, about next year's plans. I've actually figured out, too, with, of course, Becca's help, because I wasn't understanding how Jen from Jen the Caffeinated Crafter, how she would figure out the percentages and how many stitches she would need. Oh, sorry. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. How many stitches she knew she would have to get to 25% or whatever. And Becca helped me figure that out. And I cannot wait until after the 50 starts are done to go through all of my whips and figure out what my goals are going to be for next year. And I'm kind of really, here we go with the yawning. I'm kind of really excited about having goals and basically my whole point of doing this is so I would be able to touch every single project. Hold on, I gotta mark that and see if I need to turn you guys off and take a picture. I think I just hit 100. Yep. Okay, hold on. Okay, so hopefully this is the angle that I was at. Because taking it off and then trying to redo it, you know, where I was exactly at. Which I think this is a little better anyways, so. Okay. So what was I talking about? Because now I don't remember. I don't remember, guys. Sorry. Oh, I think I was done with that conversation anyways. I don't want to stop and have to go figure out what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the pantry and all that. Okay, no, that keeps getting in your way. My bad. Okay, so wait. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. So, let's do this. Yeah, so I don't know what I know I'm doing barbecue tomorrow, but then I don't know when I'm gonna start. The other hard thing is I'm done. No, I think I have one more that is cut and ready to go. All the rest, now I gotta go and find fabric and cut it and that whole mess. I really need to end this thread because it is getting super, super short. And then, in my opinion, it's best just to clip it off. Which, I mean, I could probably get, 4 or 5 more stitches out of that. But I don't like to play thread chicken, and I don't like playing the game, too, where, I keep unthreading my needle. So it's like, okay, you know what, let's just, I mean, well, I think with Becca's discount and everything, it cost me like 42 cents for a skein of floss. And I get how many stitches out of a skein of floss? Losing 5 or 6 stitches, no big deal. That's like 2 when I get a big knot which I am going to work on that one and see if I can get that knot out. But I'll give it like a couple of minutes, and then if I can't, it's going in the garbage, because that's not worth my frustration for that little piece of, what is it called? Floss. Brain, work with me, please. It's like, this is your 3-day. Did you see how, oh my gosh. This is your 3-day weekend. We don't need to use your brain. But yesterday, I made John, yellow potato salad, I guess is what it's called. And I put, hard-boiled eggs. I cut it all up, and bacon in his. And he's been taking that to work for his lunch. And then I made me and Becca the sour cream potato salad. And no, I did not make fresh bacon. I don't think I will ever make fresh bacon again, because, yeah, that was just crazy. I still have a really bad scar, too, from it. For you who are new and don't know, what was it, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago, 4th of July, I went to go make the sour cream potato salad. I'm telling you. And I was using the Fry Daddy to fry up 4 pounds of bacon. And I didn't realize that. Oh, I'm already up here. This is why I really need to mark off as I go, because I just got lost again. So now I need 5. Yes. I did 4 pounds of bacon in the air fryer, and I didn't know that mine had a button that released the basket from the bottom. Now, I was on, so I could only do a half a pound of bacon in the fryer at a time. So, what was it? 2, 4, 6, 7. I was on my 7th, no, I was on my 8th batch of bacon. So 7 times I used this, and I never pushed the button. On the 8th time, I pushed the button, and 4 pounds of bacon grease at 400 degrees splashed all over my leg. And I had 3 degree burns on, it would be the back, it would be on my calf of my right leg. Yeah, that was so painful. It splashed too, like on the top of my leg, my top of my foot. But the worst was the back of my calf, which I keep saying this. 2 days before, John put in a new faucet in the kitchen. It was one of those that it had a sprayer, but the sprayer was attached to the top of the faucet. So you would pull it down instead of, how your faucet would be, the old one we had, the hose was on the side and it wasn't connected to the faucet. And there would have been no way I would have been able to pull there wasn't enough hose on the old one to pull down, and I just soaked me and the kitchen floor, because I landed on the kitchen floor. And yeah, I really think if I didn't have that access to that cold water as fast as I did, that it would have been even worse, the burn. But who knows? I'm not a doctor, so, but I still thank John for installing that 2 days before. But yeah, the scar is so bad still. So anyways, to tell you that story, whenever I make this, Becca pleads, please don't make it fresh bacon, Miss Bacon. She calls me Miss Bacon Bits. And like, I'm not. I'm going to use, Kroger's has this big bag of bacon bits. It's real bacon bits too. It's not that, you know, stuff that the people put on their salad that is like, I don't even know what color to call it, but it's like these hard crunchy things that, I mean, it tastes like bacon, but it sure in hell doesn't look like bacon. Anyways, so I made that. And last night we were going to have walking tacos. And I'm like, oh man, I really wish we had something to just fry up on the grill so we could have our potato salad. And I forgot that me and John bought these kielbasas. So last minute change last night. We had kielbasa and my potato salad. Okay, so one over, right? Yep. Okay. So yeah, that was yesterday. Today we're having hot dogs. And then tomorrow it will be hamburgers. I told John, I said, you know what? Because what we usually do on Labor Day is we smoke something. Usually ribs or, what is it called? A brisket. And I told him, I said, can we just take it easy and just have hot dogs and hamburgers? Which he thought I meant hot dogs and hamburgers. Both. I'm like, there's no reason to make hot dogs and hamburgers. It's just the three of us. So Sunday we can have hot dogs. And, okay, I'm going, you know, let me do this one real fast here. And just call it an easy weekend and work on the damn pantry. He's like, oh, I totally agree. Because he wants to get the pantry done, too, because he's sick of hearing me talk about it, you know. Which, he was approved. So if you don't know, John is diabetic. And, I mean, if you go back and look, especially like our 25th anniversary, we went on a cruise. There's video of John. Yeah, he's a big guy, and he has this massive hernia, and the doctor told him that they wouldn't do surgery on him until he lost 100 pounds. Well, John is 30 pounds away from his goal, finally. But he was approved for this new sensor that tracks his blood sugar with an app. And, oh my God, that is like game changer. He's been writing down, if it goes high, he writes down, we found out some things. His blood sugar shoots up when he does activities. A lot of walking, or when he was straining to hold up the drywall and screw it in at the same time. You know, whenever he like, he's actually doing things, I guess is what I should say, because, you know, whenever he's active, very active, I should say. And another thing with this is that there's an option to record what you eat and drink, and he's been doing that, and it's making him aware of what things make his blood sugar shoot up. And it's just been really good for him, and I'm very proud of him. It's the whole thing I'm saying. But he's only got 30 more pounds to lose, and then he can have his surgery. And I will be so happy for him when that happens. Okay, so where do we want to go next? I'm thinking right here, there's a little patch here that we can work on. But he needs to get my pantry done first. Because when I had it, they say you're going to be down for 4 to 6 weeks. I was down for 5 weeks. But mine was more than just a hernia surgery. They didn't do it like... They did it where they blow you up and everything. But then they decided to take off all the loose skin I had. So then it became a bigger surgery, which his is going to be a bigger surgery. He has lost so much weight. Well, 100 pounds. Well, almost, but when he gets in there, it'll be 100 pounds. But you can already see how much loose skin he has. Oh, I don't think I updated you guys on his last doctor's appointment either. When he went in there, his new appointment is in October, and the last time he went in for the first time, they started taking pictures, and he was told that the next appointment, the skin removal doctor will be in and making a plan on what he's going to do and all that. So John is really trying before his next appointment, which is in October something, he's going to be ready to have the surgery. Which I told him, I said, you know what? I'm going to be that nagging wife. I'm going to be the annoying wife. John has a problem where he eats too fast. I said, you start eating fast, I'm going to tell you to slow down. You start drinking pop and eating fast food, you're going to hear me bitching at you. And I said, I want you to know that I'm doing it out of love. And if you snap back at me, I'm going to snap right back at you and tell you that you have a goal to lose 30 pounds. And we want you to have this done, because the thing is, if he doesn't get it done this next appointment, he will not be able to do it until after Valentine's Day. Because I need him to be able to work. And I just know that he wouldn't be, what is it called? Physically able to go back to work in time to do Christmas and Valentine's Day if he does not get it done this time. So, which he agrees to, and he doesn't want to really have to do the surgery when it's snowing outside, because he's still going to have to take Becca to work, probably. More than likely, sometimes. I mean, I can usually work around her schedule and pick her up. That's the one thing about my job, and that we live in my area and her work is in my area. So I can, like, route it as their deliveries that I have to do is the best way I can explain it. I don't know. But there's some days when I'm so busy that I can't stop to come pick her up. And we're just going to have to, you know, work together on that. I know the first couple of weeks he won't be able to drive. But I think after 2 weeks I was able to drive. I just wasn't able to go back to work because lifting things and walking long distance. But I was able to walk to the car and drive people back and forth to work. So I mean, we worked it out for mine. We can work it out for his. But the whole point is I don't want him to be outside trying to get in and out of the car when there's snow and all that. I mean, me and Becca can take care of the snow shoveling. It's just I want him to be safe, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, oh, here we go again. I forgot to mark stuff off, and now I'm lost again. Yeah, so that's what's basically been going on. But I'm super proud of him because with this sensor, he's actually making better choices for himself. And we're all doing good as a family, really. Jonathan's still sore. He's not back to work yet. He's close to being back, but those broken ribs, you know, those take a while. Which I told him, he tried to go back to work. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Because he thought he'd be able to do, like, simple things like cut the pizza. You know, simple little things. And, no, he couldn't. He called me. I think I told you guys this. He called me, and I was like, what are you doing? I said, you need to sit down. You are out of breath. And he's like, I'm in so much pain, and I feel like I can't breathe. And I told him, okay, you know what? Tell him you got to go home. I'm coming to pick you up, because it was, like, crazy. And then when he got in the car, he was, like, all gray looking. I'm like, you pushed it way too much. But he's like me. He doesn't like to sit still. I mean, there's only so much time you can play on your video games, and for the first couple of weeks it's like, yeah, this is cool, and then it's like, oh my god, I need to do more with my brain. I need to be more physical and social. So, but he'll get there slowly but surely. He's getting there. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off of here. I think if I put both of these together, it's an hour long. And I have to do my floss tube, which I really should just do the floss tube right now and get it up. Okay, how many times am I gonna try to pull that and it slips out of my hand? Oh my goodness. What am I doing here? Okay, yep, that's where I'm at. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here. I was gonna wait till tomorrow to do my floss tube, but I'm like, really, why am I putting it off? I like to do it on Sundays anyway, so I'm just gonna get off of here. I had to update all the stitching in my calendar, and then do my floss tube. I don't know, I might wait till tomorrow because I want to do something. You know, I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I need Becca to do something. I'm changing up how I'm doing showing you the pictures of what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to have her put some information in the picture so you know, like, who designed the picture, where to get it from, that kind of information. I might even have her put, like, but then it's kind of like no use because it's usually always 14 count Ada, you know, light blue fabric. That's what this one would be. Because this was just, fabric that I think I picked it up on Etsy, and there was like no name to it. So, you know, it's like, I can't really give you a name. Okay, where am I at? I'm doing this, so I need to go one over. Okay. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm going to talk to her and figure it all out. Okay, I'm getting off of here. I hope you guys had a great week. Well, 2 weeks, because this is every 2 weeks. And I hope that you guys will come back. If you're new here, please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. If not, I'm sorry. And why did you make it all the way to the end if you didn't like it? Because this is going to be a long one. Anyways, I appreciate all of you, and feel free to leave comments. I love comments. Yeah, and just have a great week, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye, guys.